At the rally right now. I'll try to flip this.
To the businesses donated the flyers, the wristbands, anything else. All of your time and effort, volunteers for coming out here today and taking your time out to celebrate saving the drive-in. The drive-in's been open for decades. It's been open in Wichita. This is one of the best ones in Wichita. I mean, if it's gone, it's gone. One stuff, I'm going to be honest, we're not going to get one. You're not going to find another one that is in this kind of condition. I've been to other drive-ins before. I know what they look like. They're a little bit more run down. This is one of the best ones that there is in the country. And I just hate to see it be torn down along with everybody else. There have been parents, children, grandkids that have come out here. Just think back to those memories of waiting in the long car lines, you know, getting the best spot, and then coming in and getting, excuse me, I knew this was going to happen. Eating them popcorn, chili dillies, you know, the best tasty treats. Just think back to the years of just throwing your mattress in the back of the pickup truck, lawn chairs, and coming out here and enjoying a family event and enjoying it. My dad, Jim Quick, worked in the drive-in business for 40 years. He was very passionate about it, loved working with teenagers that were employed there. Some of those teenagers were his own high school students. He and 3 other partners owned the Landmark Twin Drive-In. And back in 98, he sold it to Jim Goebel. My dad could have sold the business back in 98, along with his 3 partners, to a developer. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to find somebody that had the same passion as him and the dedication of just keeping a history open for families to come enjoy for decades. He found that special person, and that was Jim Goebel. Goebel and made some changes to the concession stand. He did the digital upgrade. The city of Wichita, all the public, everybody that's here, you helped donate that and was behind him on the digital upgrade.
Woo!
He worked for the Starlight Drive-In until he was no longer able to back in up until 2015. Unfortunately, Goebel passed away 4 months later after my dad did from cancer, and both Jen would have been devastated to see what's going on today because their intent was to keep the drive-in open for decades to come, not to have it torn down. And I just want to thank you for coming out here and supporting us today. I just cannot thank you enough for supporting this. It just means so much to me and my family. And thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here today. I got behind this, as Rick said earlier, when I saw the news story that the drive-in was being shut down. Was that 2.5 weeks ago or so? It was devastating because it's such a special place for so many people in Wichita, and the backstory behind it, as you guys just heard, you know, Chuck got the drive-in given to him with hopes that he would keep it open for years, many years to come. And looking back at, you know, you look back at all the news stories of the drive-in throughout the years, you can tell that there was a true passion with the 2 gyms that owned it, that they really did care about the drive-in. They wanted it to be something that Wichita could treasure forever. And when Jim gave the drive-in to the current owner, I mean, his wishes were to keep it open. Don't let it fall below his standards. Don't just sell it out to developers. So, you know, that's why we're here today, is so we can show how much we care about our drive-in and hopefully save it. we all know that there's plenty of land in Wichita that they can develop. The reason why they want this spot right here is because of I-135 right there. They can
Yeah.
hop right on it with any sort of semi trucks, you know, whatever they want for their warehouse. They don't need to put that here. There's plenty of other places to put it where they can have access. I mean, it's
That's
just
right.
senseless, and we've said it enough times. I can tell a lot of people here are passionate about the drive-in. I mean, you guys wouldn't be here if you weren't. Is there anybody here that would like to come up and just share their stories of the drive-in? If they have any stories or memories that they'd like to share, we'd love to hear your guys' stories. So,